Previously on We Were Horse Girls.
It's just like, yeah, but even then, that's more of a fizzle out. That's not really a ghosting.
Yeah.
I think the most I get ghosted, and probably, no, I don't. No, I wouldn't say I do this. What I'm about to say, I don't do this to people. A good conversation, regular responses, it seems to be going somewhere, and then the moment you ask them out, that's the last. Mm-hmm. That's the last one, and you're always that one though is shitty, because it's you're just left with so many questions. You're we matched, we seem to be getting along, but then also some people are on those things, and it's they're never going to meet anyone.
Some people are on there for some validation.
Exactly. Yeah. It's and that's where it's at the end of the day, it's okay, whatever.
Can I ask, what's your thought process when that happens? Because you say it's shitty, but do you just move on, or do you ever ruminate?
Yeah, both. Not in the same one.
It depends on how you felt the connection.
For sure.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll be oh, that's weird. I didn't expect that.
Right. Oh, darn.
Yeah, and then it's
I was kind of...
but it's oh, shoot. Well,
anyway.
You know what? On with the day. Yeah. On with tomorrow. Whatever.
Right.
And then there's other ones where it's damn, that does suck. That does hurt. Because
do you ever do the thing where you look back on your messages and try to on the ones where
did I fuck up? What did I say wrong?
Hurt? Yeah.
Yeah. Psychoanalyze my own
yes.
I mean, probably when I was younger I did. Mm-hmm. I think nowadays I'm too just I'm gonna be insane. And not
right.
And not insane, but
yes.
I am not censoring myself.
But you're gonna be you.
I'm gonna be me.
Yeah.
From the get-go, as much as I feel comfortable with, of course. Obviously, the more I warm up to someone,
right, the more you're gonna
reveal.
I'm gonna be. But that's
the more I'm gonna do a James Gandolfini or something
Yeah.
Not doing that off the bat.
The more you're gonna quote Lord of the Rings.
I'm not typing out Christopher on trying to get the phonetic spelling of the way Tony Soprano talks. I'm not usually doing that.
Right. Not off the bat.
Not off the bat. Maybe right before they got ghosted. Maybe I suddenly.
I guess I did ask, and
what do you ask?
Maybe you answered it, but have you ever felt the need in that situation? Even after a date or two, if they ghost you, to send a message for your own closure?
No, I don't think so.
Have you ever done that when someone's ghosted you? Sent a message of
oh, hey,
I didn't really appreciate this.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I guess it's over.
No,
I made it sound super.
You made it sound
dumb,
it sound dumb, but I
made it sound like a loser is sending that.
But, yeah, you
which I kind of believe, and we're gonna get to that.
Okay, all right. No, I never have. In that case, no. When you put it that way, no. Honestly, no. I've never felt the need to do that. I think at any moment, if I thought I've been ghosted, that's message received.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree.
Roger.
I totally agree.
Breaker.
Yeah. Heard.
Yeah.
Heard, Jeff.
Cancel that distress call. We're all good here.
Yeah, for sure. I totally agree.
Yeah. It's fine. It's whatever. Does it? Maybe it sucks. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it's whatever.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is to me, it's at least in this situation, in the dating, we don't really know each other, but we're having fun kind of situation is if someone goes radio silence, then like what? Okay,
Yeah, like if
I'll move on. You seem to have moved on, so I'm gonna move on.
clearly this wasn't going to work. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, and that's,
Absolutely.
I think like when you're younger, obviously it sucks more because you don't think about things all the way through. But like,
Right, you don't understand.
you don't like process
Yeah.
it fully. But yeah, like nowadays,
Right.
if someone goes to me now, it's like, well, fuck off, fuck you. Like,
Yes.
wow,
Absolutely.
thank you for ghosting me.
Yes.
It also,
yeah,
I will say,
it's honestly like showing your whole ass.
yeah,
Like,
and it happened. Obviously, it happens
done.
less. Like,
bye.
like I'm 33.
Yeah, I think the older you get, the less it happens.
Yeah,
for
like
sure.
I don't ghost people, and I get ghosted far less
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it also, like what I was saying, as a woman, I'm like an advocate for ghosting, at least in the dating realm.
I totally get that too.
Is-
Let me cut you off.
if
As a
you
woman,
get-
let me interrupt you.
It's just like if you get not so good vibes from a guy,
For sure.
no need, because we've talked about this not in depth but quite a bit. I've been in an abusive relationship.
Yes.
And
Yes, you yeah, okay. Yeah.
telling someone
I didn't know where you were going with this at first.
telling someone that's possibly abusive, or that you just don't feel will hear you and respect your boundaries, that you do not want to see them anymore, opens up a door for them to try to convince you why not, or
Oh, damn, okay,
ask you
yeah.
for reasons, or whatever
you.
it may be. Like that's why a lot of women in abusive relationships just like fully like leave in the middle of the night with their essentials and like
Yeah.
go full no contact, is because I don't want to leave any room for you to use your abusive tactics on me.
Oh, absolutely. And like
And
we've both had to go no contact with people.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So I get what you mean. Like, it's like, yeah, just leave no room.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question. It's like,
Like I have decided we are not speaking anymore,
yeah.
and you're not allowed to push back on that.
Yeah, I'm not asking.
Yes.
It's like, that's the way it is.
Yes, exactly. I'm
Yeah.
not asking.
There's no, even
I'm
if you,
telling.
there's no input needed. Like, no
Yeah.
room for comments.
All you need to know is that when you try to text me again, no response.
Sorry, pal. Comments are closed on this post.
Oh, the creator closed the comments on this one.
Ah, interesting.
And I
YouTube
think-
has some interesting opinions in this YouTube video.
So those two scenarios to me
Yeah.
are the like allowable ghosts.
Okay, I get that. Yeah.
Allowable
The
ghost.
third, there's three. Okay, the three ghosts. Let's hear it.
Well, it's like 2A.
Hey. Can we stop down real quick? Okay. The third ghost. Who's the third ghost?
Oh,
The ghost of Chris. The ghost of dating yet to come.
I think I actually accidentally addressed the third ghost. So my three ghosts that I had
Okay.
were
Abusive.
you're
No contact.
in the middle of dating, and someone just stops talking to you.
Wait, you were saying these are the three
That's
ghosts
fine.
that are fine.
No, it's the three types of ghosts. Two of them are fine. One's not.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying these are the three types of ghosting that are okay.
No, three types. Two are good. And I'm looking
As
at it
a-
from the perspective of a ghost.
As a lady who's also a ghost.
I love to ghost.
See, I think
Sue me.
middle of okay.
Sue
So
me.
what's the third one? Because there's
Okay.
already so many holes in this theory.
First one, dating. Second one, abuser.
Sure.
Third one
Sure.
that's not okay,
Okay.
that is very kind of few and far between on the subreddit is
Okay. This keeps coming back to this Reddit thing.
friends or like long-term
That's
relationships.
insane. Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. But that takes me to like 3A, which is, do you not know that you're bad? Are you the baddie?
So like
You know
I
what I
have
mean?
friends of mine who I need to get in touch with.
Yes.
That because life is
But you didn't ghost
I
them.
didn't ghost them, but because life is ever just oppressive, ever the
Yes,
weight of the
God.
world just does not let up. Yeah, like there's
But if they like texted you right now and were like, "Hey, are you doing okay?" You would like make a mental note, like, "I'm gonna respond to them." Within
I
the
would
next
probably
24
respond
hours.
that right then and there, and be like,
Yeah, right.
yes, I will hit you up soon. Sorry," or something like
Yeah,
to let them
right.
know. In fact, I should message them right now. I'm not going to because we're recording, but
Yes, but right. So you're not ghosting. Again, it's just the kind of like dissipation of communication.
yes, like it's living here and having like living in Toronto and having friends across Texas.
Well, and across
Incredibly difficult.
everywhere.
I mean, like, and I mean, not even like just Dallas, but like people like all over the state. Mm-hmm. And it's like exhausting in the way that I wish it wasn't, to try to like keep up with, just like to keep in touch. It's like I just can't do that.
Yeah.
I just don't have enough. There's not enough gas in the tank, you know,
Yeah.
to, like,
yeah. For sure.
keep that many threads going.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Which sucks. Like I fucking like, that's awful. I wish I could just.
Yeah.
I wish I had all that energy, and maybe one day, maybe I will. You know.
But so you're not ghosting and you're not being ghosted,
I hope so.
and you also don't deserve it. And this brings me to the subreddit.
Okay.
Is that
I did want to circle back real quick.
oh yeah,
That-
let's go.
That ghosting dating is not necessarily okay. That's okay. Footnote. And the footnote is,
I think it's okay.
I
I've never
think sometimes it's
been
shitty.
offended by someone ghosting. I've ghosted.
I think if you've
don't-
met
like
if you've met in person, you should
no,
be
Disagree.
upfront. If it went well,
I totally
maybe not even that.
do not agree.
I guess now I'm saying it out loud.
Here's,
I kind of get your side of it. Honestly,
yeah, my side of it
I kind of do agree.
is
I had to word that one out.
yeah. you had to come to your own conclusions.
Yeah. Hey, no better conclusions than one's own.
My side of it is you don't know each other. People you don't know
Yeah.
and that don't know you, neither of you owe each other anything. And
Yeah, I agree with
that's
that. I mean,
often taken in
extremes.
like kind of a in like a pull yourself up by the bootstraps, no one's gonna help you kind of way, but it's more of like I don't get
I would say
dating someone for a month, even 2 months, getting ghosted and like being ruined by it.
you
Like,
okay.
I don't
Now
get
hold
that.
on. Now we are talking about extremes here though, because like yes, you should not be ruined by someone ghosting you. Best case scenario, you won't be. Worst case scenario,
Being
you will be.
upset is
you can,
fine.
Of course, you can be upset. But also, if you
Yeah.
are dating someone for 2 months and you ghost them, that is like, unless there was some like provocation for you to do so, which factors into
Well,
ghost too.
to me too.
If there was, but if like I don't know, that can
I'm
be
thinking of the
shitty.
dating for 2 months, like talking through text for 2 months and having gone on, I don't know, a date every like 10 to 12 days. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, yeah.
You're dating.
You're dating
but you're
basically
not, like, together.
you're like
you're dating.
You're hanging out every other week.
Right.
Okay,
like
yeah.
You're seeing where you're going. You're dating.
No,
Whatever.
I do. I
Like,
will say
You're not boyfriend and girlfriend.
for the listener. I know what dating is. So that is you are describing.
Right? Some of us didn't know if you knew.
Some of us didn't know. I wasn't sure myself.
But I also I do know dating is used often to describe different things.
If you haven't met in person, you're not dating.
That's what I'm saying is like
So if you
you've
ghost-
gone on a couple
if
dates,
you ghost-
even if you've had sex.
Oh yeah. Hey. I have.
You get
Yeah, I have.
ghosted?
Just
I have too.
Just in general.
And
Hey, even if you've had, hey, if you're a virgin, ghost away.
I've done both. I've been ghosted and ghosted. Like it just
Oh, I'm saying like just lifetime.
gone on a couple dates and had sex.
No, like just like
You've done both of those things.
Yeah, like I'm just like I have had sex, so
In general?
so now I can ghost people. Not with them.
That is the
That's the joke.
the
There
criteria.
You go. Yeah, just you know what it's all
You're
about.
allowed to ghost someone if you've ever had sex.
That's actually what the V card means. Very spooky ghost card. And it's been punched, so it's like, god damn. Guess
lucky you.
you've ghosted a few people, huh? Yeah, I think like okay, yeah.
No, but
if you have not met,
that's my
and
thing,
if you have
like-
not fucked, yes, you can ghost.
But even
Then, the fucking is. I was more
if
like
it's
making
just
a
like
joke.
hanging out.
If it's
I
just hanging
guess.
out, like-
you're dating, but you're hanging out. Maybe you fucked, whatever.
Yeah, if there's no like
to
real
me, if
connection,
you get ghosted by that person, even if you felt like there was a real connection,
right?
like you
I keep
said
talking about this connection
earlier,
thing, and I've realized like it does. That's a misleading way to word it
That's
because
from
like
one
that's
person's
one
perspective.
perspective. Yeah.
Yes.
And like, and I'm definitely
But you said it earlier
yeah.
of like good message received.
Yes, exactly.
Like to me, that's how you should respond if you ever get ghosted. Is
So
at
I
least
was
in dating
I was only bringing
at
it
any
up.
point.
See, I was only bringing it up that I think like there is a point in dating when it is shitty. I think for the majority of dating, it's fine, and it's someone
Yeah.
you show your ass if you ghost someone. I think
Exactly.
but I think there is a point in dating where like at a certain point you've crossed a threshold, not into a relationship, not into a partnership, but where you are dating and
Yeah,
ghosting
where
is
it's about
becomes
to be
shitty. Like
Yes.
if I
Agree.
was seeing
Totally
someone
agree.
3-4 times a month for 4 months and they ghosted me,
Oh yes.
that would be shitty.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
We might not have like
That's not cute.
We might not have an exclusive thing going, but that would still be
Mm-hmm.
like very shitty to do to someone.
That's when you need to at least send the text of
That
like,
would be-
hey, I'm not feeling it anymore.
Yeah. And that would also be maybe
Best of luck.
to come back to your old question.
And that's still kind of shitty, but at least they like
that might be the
let
moment
you
where
know,
I
like I'm done.
that might be the moment where I finally would be to like reach out
Where you send the text.
to be like or like hey
where
like
you send the closure
the closure text or the
like,
loser text.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, to me, because to me, I believe when it comes to closure, because I've had a couple times in my life where I've had not people ghost me, but people do things to me to where our relationship ended, but I didn't quite understand what was going on. And I felt like I needed closure. Something that I learned is that closure is actually a personal responsibility.
That makes sense to me. Yeah, I get that.
Like, for you to feel closure, it's going to take you getting rid of like whatever bad feelings you have about whatever happened.
About whatever
And, like,
whatever went down.
No one can ever do that for you.
Yeah, it's like therapy.
And
So
it
you
actually
gotta put in the work.
you do. And like it actually it made going through friend breakups and regular breakups and just like fucking getting laid off like
Yeah.
so much easier actually to realize that I have the power to give myself closure rather than needing them to tell me, what did I do wrong? Why
Yeah.
didn't you like me? Like, blah, 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 whatever. Like, it's their problem. There's almost 8 billion people in the world. I don't need that one person's, like, I don't need to know what they did or did not like about me.
Yeah. Of course
You know
not.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's, like, so many other people like,
Yeah, they're everywhere.
that will like me and won't do
we're
that
getting
to me.
dangerously close to some pretty cheesy optimism here.
Oh, no. I hate that shit. I'm just
some
saying.
toxic positivity bullshit.
No,
We
no,
need to
no,
get
no,
surly
no.
again. We need to get pissed off.
hate
I need to call you I
toxic
haven't called you a
positivity.
bitch enough this episode.
You really haven't.
Yeah.
You'll have a couple opportunities. I'm gonna keep talking.
Okay, great. Keep running your mouth.
But that's my thing is like you do have to do it for yourself, and it's hard and it sucks. But the more you do it, the more you're gonna get
Put in the
used
work.
to it.
Yeah, that's the big thing. It's like you
Yeah.
got to put yourself out there. You have to get fucked
You gotta
up.
put yourself out
You're
there.
gonna
Have to get rejected.
You're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
But then eventually you get fucked up so many times that you're like,
That you
hey,
don't care anymore.
it's not about fucking me. It's about fucking you.
Right. You get
Don't
fucked
care.
up and you finally, that one time you get fucked up that you've been fucked up so many times, you realize you're not getting fucked up. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like someone tries to fuck you up or someone ghosts you or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just like, you find yourself being like, okay, fine. And
Like,
you're like,
oh,
wow,
great.
I really did it.
Oh no.
I've really grown.
Oh no, I've self-actualized.
Oh, crap.
Damn it. Your dog got a haircut and scared the
I-
crap out of me.
Oh.
It looks like a new dog.
I know.
It looks like a
He
different-
had to get a lot.
That looks like
of hair
a weird
taken away.
thin dog that's like, it kind of looks like that dog's like asking for help right now.
He is actually. He's been crying this entire time, and it's because he wants dinner and he also wants to go outside and shit.
He looks so small.
But I can't do that because I'm recording.
Yeah. Hey, maybe if you weren't such a
So-
bad wife, maybe your husband would want to help out. But he doesn't because you're such a bad wife all the time.
I know. That's why I'm a bad. He doesn't want to help out because I'm a bad
Yes,
wife,
yeah. That's how it works.
which most people think I'm a bad wife because he doesn't want to help out.
That too.
But that's not true. It's not his fault. It's my fault.
No, yeah. It all comes back to you. Anyway, okay, so
No, but what I wanted to say is, to me, just in general, the advice for people getting ghosted and people who feel it deep in their hearts.
just, which I imagine is what this Reddit is full of.
Oh,
Is this just sad saps?
it's
Sorry,
it's
suckers.
actually insane, this Reddit.
I can't- I mean, like-
makes me like, none of these people that have posted on this Reddit I would be friends with.
Well, that sounds like
Because-
everyone on Reddit.
No, there are some people on Reddit I would be friends with. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
There's
well.
millions of people on Reddit. I have to be friends with some of them. Like, that's just,
I guess.
Again,
I guess.
it's just,
The
it's
law of
just the
averages
ratio.
will agree with you, not me.
But this subreddit is like, okay, I actually have one that I kind of want to read.
I also love that you went to Reddit. Like, of course, there's a fucking ghosting Reddit.
I literally,
That's so funny.
I wanted to find maybe just some posts about ghosting.
Yeah,
Turns out there's an entire subreddit, which
and it's all.
and
It's
so then I went
it's all, like,
and
personal
filtered
stories?
by top all time.
oh shit! You went right to the
It's-
cream of the crop.
It's a lot of like, it's like a, I don't don't even know how to, it's like a therapy group. Like, people refer to them as my ghoster, like how I would refer to my ex-boyfriend as my abuser.
Oh my god, my ghoster.
My ghoster. And a lot of them believe that ghosting is abuse, which in certain
Oh,
cases,
fucking course.
I agree.
Oh, fucking course they think that.
But
Hey,
it's like,
just when you thought saying the wrong thing was abuse,
it's kind of
turns out
cultish.
saying nothing is too. Furthering, you can't win.
It's kind of cultish. It's like, it's very,
I bet it's very like
there are,
what's the word? Self-perpetuating, like
yes,
it feeds on
it's
itself.
like a bunch of people like okay,
Ouroboros.
let me,
Ouroboros can't get a date.
yes, let me read you this post. It's kind of short. Title: This is killing me.
Okay, oh damn. Okay, fuck.
I truly believe ghosting is one of the worst things you can do to someone. It feels like absolute torture. It's like you're suddenly forced to go cold turkey with this person. It's really like withdrawal because you're not getting the chemicals that person was giving you. Yikes.
Yeah, you can't be addicted to someone you haven't met.
You think you are important to someone, but then one day, suddenly, you're just not.
Maybe they have
It's
met.
been 3 years, and I still have no answers and no closure. I've
Whoa.
spent the last 3 years...
Holy shit.
I've spent the
No.
last 3 years almost every night beating myself up,
Beating myself
wondering
off.
where it all went wrong, and what I did to deserve ghosting.
This
Okay.
can't be real.
Someone commented, 3 years? They responded, yeah, well, I mean, I liked her for 7 years.
Oh.
Which says to me,
they didn't date.
they never dated.
They might not have even been friends.
This person was a creepazoid.
Yeah, they might not have even actually been friends mutually. Of course, I mean, of course. Okay, of course. Also, like, yeah, filtering by like top all time. You're gonna get.
Oh, it's...
You're gonna get the most insane shit. That like.
Dude, they're fucking
Well, but you're
psychotic.
gonna get the outliers, is what I mean. Like, you're gonna get, which is good. It's great.
Oh, no.
Give it to me. I want that.
Some of them, I will say, some of them... Like, all of these people on this subreddit are speaking of ghosting in just this, like kind of, like, all-consuming term.
And it's all like
So
it's all
that
all consuming
everyone that has ever been ghosted in any way,
It's the same
can-
thing,
like, right, which is...
but it's also a pity party.
It's pity party, but then there's some posts that are like, my husband of 40 years ghosted me.
Damn. Okay.
But
He
then
goes to me with the divorce papers.
that's where I come to the one I was talking about of like, am I the baddie? Like, did you not see that you were...
Right. You're ghost number 2, the abuse ghost.
Like, were you being a horrible person and you didn't even realize it, and they tried to tell you again, and then you got ghosted, and all of a sudden you're like,
Well,
how did what happened? Why did my girlfriend of 6 years ghost
Why
me?
did-
I don't get it.
why did my-
what a horrible person.
why did my
Like,
friend of 7 years ghost me 3 years ago?
truly,
I think this gets
like,
to. I think this gets to a big thing that you and I have both realized while talking about it. Maybe more me. While talking about these things out loud and like putting them into words, where it is like, where this whole thing about fucking ghosting is perception, and there's two sides.
yes.
If someone's
Yeah.
been ghosted, there has to be two sides of that story, and
Yes.
obviously
Yep.
one person deciding to ghost the other has nothing to do with the other side of the story, only theirs, which is
Yes.
and that's
Yeah.
honestly what all it boils down to is that you can say no more. They could have had a
Right,
very
that's
petty
my
reason.
thing, is like-
they could have they could have no reason at all. They could have a very good reason.
These people on this subreddit, like, I get it. Like, being ghosted by your best friend of 10 years, if you don't understand, that's hard. That has to be hard. Like, I can't imagine. Or being ghosted by your husband of 10 years. Like, surely that's, like, insanely difficult. But at least on the subreddit, the way these people describe it,
My ghoster.
it sounds
My ghoster.
it sounds like they were not doing their best. Like, okay, there's another podcast I listen to.
No.
And they talk about, no, I'm not going to call it out, but I'm just going to
You
say
can.
they talk about.
I'm just fucking around.
No, it doesn't matter. They talk about anyone who posts their story on Reddit is trying to make themselves look as good as possible.
Okay, I agree.
So, like,
I was gonna
they
say that.
do-
That's not,
they do "Am I the asshole?" stories.
okay. That's what I was gonna say. It's always a pity party. Like it's always like,
Right. It's always, I tried my hardest and this person didn't try at all. And it's like, okay, we need to read between the lines here
yeah.
and, like, find the reality of the situation.
Every yeah.
And, like-
that's why the forums are fucking garbage. Like it's just people like. Why would anytime I read anyone online speak positively about themselves, I'm like, like, fuck off. That wasn't the question,
Yeah.
or that wasn't the topic. That has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah.
Every time. Every time. I can't even get into more detail than that because it's
mean-
just like it's so absurd. Like every time when like a brag online. It's like it's literally like the oldest joke in the meme book of like
Right.
just like
It's
anyone saying anything positive about
ridiculous.
themselves is immediately irrelevant because you're speaking about yourself into a void.
Yeah, and about how great you are, which is like,
No one gives a shit because no one knows who you are.
No one cares.
No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares what you did
no one cares.
because no one knows who you are. And that's not like
And I think
and
that's the
not
big lesson here is that no one cares.
no one cares. Yeah.
Like,
If people cared, they would know. And there are people who do care. And I don't want to like discredit people's accomplishments, but don't talk about it online. If you accomplish something, you would have validation in your life for accomplishing something. You don't have to post about it on a
Yeah,
random
like-
YouTube video or whatever the fuck you do.
right.
Like, so that's what I'm getting at. Whenever I see anyone talking positively about themselves online, I'm like, I don't believe you, because if you had validation for what you're saying you did, you would not be posting it on the absolute best version of
But then-
chili garlic noodles in 15 minutes video or whatever the fuck.
Okay, that's a good point.
Like,
I was going to say, like, if you're posting it on your, like, Facebook status or something.
Okay, yeah.
Is that not...
that's fine. That makes sense.
You
probably shouldn't be
you
on
maybe
Facebook.
don't have validation.
But maybe you don't have validation. Yeah, I'm not touching that at all.
Right.
But when I come across it just on like a public forum of
Yeah.
any sort, it's like, don't. And
Yeah.
that's the big vibe I get from this ghosting subreddit.
Right. It's a bunch of people that, to me, they don't have self-worth.
Which
and they
sucks.
look
Like that's
for
awful.
Yes, that's horrible, but they look for their self-worth in other people.
Right.
And they're coming to
That's
this
tough.
subreddit to lament the fact that the latest person that they put all their self-worth
Their
eggs
latest,
in their basket,
their latest basket. I was gonna
dumped
say.
out their self-worth eggs.
Yeah, it turns out that basket was actually the
they're-
Dune. It was the Dune popcorn bucket. The worm.
Yeah, and it
that
just had a big
just sucked,
anus hole
just
in the
sucked
bottom.
sucked him down.
But, like, that's what I'm getting from these people is, like, they're lamenting these ghostings
Lamenting is such a good word.
And
I love that
again,
word.
I'm not referring to any of the people who've been ghosted by their like husbands or girlfriends or like
Yeah, if it was like
people that they were in long-term relationships with and don't know why.
if it's a true shock to the system, that's one thing.
I completely agree that if you are not a horrible person that they tried to communicate that you were not meeting their expectations as a person and they just straight up ghost you, yes, that is bad. That's fucked up.
Of course.
That's like and not cool, and I get why you feel bad, and I get why you're like mourning that, and I get why you would reach out a couple times to see why. Like, that's not the closure I'm talking about when I say that closure's your responsibility. Like, trying to find out why someone who was a big part of your life is now not, that's fine. But there's a ton of posts of people that like basically just talked to someone for a little while.
Yeah, and then
feel
they're completely distraught.
Awful.
Yeah.
And to me, that's what I'm saying about the like, you've put your self-worth in other people.
I hate to do it I hate to do an internet reference. But this is the James Franco at the noose first time.
Right, first.
Yeah,
yes,
this is
literally,
exactly
like,
that. Like, this is I pardon the internet reference.
You know what chronically online.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to refer to the little thing called the internet real quick. And talk about
how you called it an internet reference and not a meme.
No, that's what I'm getting at.
Okay.
Yes, that's the joke I'm making.
Me that's been on Reddit for all of today.
Yeah, no, people
like
I have a hard time though. It's definitely a failing of mine. I have a hard time relating to people who have their validation come from other people.
I do too, but
it's tough for me because I don't.
What's weird?
I just don't
for me
get it. I can't get it.
Is I used to. I used to be a pick-me girl.
Okay.
I used to need to get my personal validation from men.
Oh, what a surprise.
I know. Who knew?
Wow. Okay. You tell me this for the first time?
And it wasn't until my frontal lobe fully developed.
Yeah. 28. Footnote.
Yeah.
That's 28.
Around then, or it was finishing up like at like 26, 27, that I started realizing these men that I'm seeking validation from are like
losers.
They ain't shit. Yeah.
Big pieces of shit.
Like,
yeah.
They're nothing. Suck. Like, I'm awesome. I'm a very well-rounded person, and I'm like following this career, and I think, you know what the thing is like a lot of men do that kind of thing where they have a couple hobbies and they have a career, and that's like it. They're like, I'm good. That's all I need to attract a mate.
Solid.
And you come to their apartment and it's like,
what is it?
Oh, what is this place?
What does it look like?
Like,
I want to make sure mine doesn't look like that.
Like a futon, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
like a camping chair, no rug,
Holy
no art.
Shit. Damn.
Toilet paper not on a like spool. Just like the regular soap dispenser, which is like, come on, like a soap dispenser that looks nice costs like $6.
You mean like the one from the one like at the store, like,
right?
just
like it's just the soft soap and it's orange.
Soft soap orange.
Like, paper towels in the bathroom to dry your hands on.
Yeah.
Like,
oh shit. Okay. Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
No bathroom rug, like that kind of crap where it's just like. So you truly think that having one hobby and one career and just being a man is like
That sucks.
good enough.
Yeah.
That's it.
Damn.
That's all. Like, these are the kind of men that get into like seduction and like
Oh,
red
yeah.
pill
What's
crap,
the
you
fucking
know?
pickup artists? PUA bullshit. That stuff's so funny.
Yep.
But we're not talking about that this
So
week.
dumb.
We've gone way
I'll tell
over.
you what though.
We gotta stop doing this.
I know, it's okay. No, we don't. We're gonna go a little bit longer, and then it's gonna be a two-parter.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right. We're on that long. Well,
Isn't that
okay.
nice?
I have fucking food on the stove.
Another little.
I have food on the stove.
It's a chili. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
but it's
a
like
chili.
it's gonna burn. No, it's fine right now. It's fine because we took a break.
Can you go 15 minutes?
I can go 15 minutes. Hey, can I go 15 minutes? No, absolutely not. Ask anyone I've dated. Yeah, no, 15 is cool. I could definitely do that. I turned it down when we took our little sneaky little break
Obviously.
because it was too long. We went too long.
Shut up. Can I say what I'm trying to say?
I don't know. Can
or are
you?
you just going
I don't
to
know.
prolong?
Can you do it?
It's going too long, so you might as well just keep telling me how long it's going so I can't get out what I'm trying to say.
That sounds like you're talking about like
Right?
taking a shit.
I love taking shits.
It's going so
Anyway,
long. I'm just going to keep talking about how long it is. Oh, this one big turd just keeps coming out.
That's actually really healthy. Did you know that?
I did know that.
If you do one really long, soft, easy turd,
It's healthy.
that's the healthiest. it can
Actually,
be.
the healthiest is when it's really dry little like nuggets.
And it's just like, yeah.
That just kinda-
just like several like Chick-fil-A nuggets.
That just kind of egg squirt out of you. And they're like oily.
And you're like, after like every single one.
No, when they just kind of fall out.
And when you have to try really hard.
Yeah, when you were like kind of like constipated for 10 minutes and then a bunch of little eggs fall out of you.
And you're making, you're doing that.
I don't make noises. I don't make sounds. Never done
Oh,
that.
I do.
I don't do sounds.
I only do when I'm home alone.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, no, yeah. I don't even do that at home alone. Fuck that. That's insane.
Oh, I do.
Why would you like,
Sometimes I gotta make some sounds.
but like, that sounds so unhealthy if you have to make sounds and your husband is home.
Oh, but I don't make sounds when my husband's home.
Right, that sounds unhealthy. If you have to make sounds when he's not home, it would be unhealthy.
Oh, I don't have to. I prefer to.
Oh, okay. That's just weird. Then you're just weird.
It seems to help. Like, you know when you stub your toe?
And
you could
swearing
just
helps.
Have a stubbed toe, or you could go, ah, fuck.
I've called
Like,
everything I own.
You don't have to say, oh, fuck.
I'm gonna show my whole ass. Everything I own has been called a fucking cunt so many times.
I've most
Or
of my stuff
stupid
that I've
piece of
like
shit
hurt myself
or
on,
whatever.
I call it a bitch.
I call it. Yeah, I think it's called a bitch.
Oh, you
or,
bitch.
Yeah.
Like I hit my elbow right on the funny bone part, and,
And-
I'm just like, oh, bitch.
And I call them a whole lot of other things too. No.
Hey.
Can you imagine that?
Man, what was the point?
What were
I
you
was trying
getting
to
at?
make?
Now I'm joking about. I'm laughing at the idea of someone who says slurs, but only to their things they own.
Only to non-living
Only to non-living
objects.
things that obviously doesn't apply. Like,
No, that would be just calling out like race and status
Yes.
and
like
to like your coffee table.
it's like you're like shoe rack.
You poor. You
You ungrateful,
uneducated motherfucker. As you like stub your pinky toe.
you miss the nail with the hammer and you hit your thumb. You third world. Damn. Talking about your own thumb, maybe even like that guy. That guy exists. The worst thing is that guy's real. And you know what?
Did you go to Ivy League?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can tell.
I went to Harvard, yelling at the hammer.
You didn't, you little piece
Yeah,
of
who
shit.
you
And
think
they're just,
fucking
like,
Brown
wringing its
cuts
neck.
it? Brown doesn't cut it.
No, Brown does not cut it. Unfortunately.
Especially not for this guy.
No.
Especially not for a racist.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not for a racist.
Anyway.
Sad to know. I forgot the point. Oh, I think the real point I wanted to make, and
Okay.
I've
So
made it a
we've
little
gone
bit.
so long. Now,
No, I
granted, this is
said
not 2
we're
hours.
doing a two-parter.
This isn't because we stopped down.
I know, but we're about to get there. If we could just talk for another like 12 minutes.
Right, but it won't be 2 hours because we stopped down.
But that's fine.
It's a break. Okay, go for it. What were you trying to get at this whole time? All this time you've been trying to get at something? It sounds like you've been trying to talk about the subreddit a lot.
No, I've been. Well, yeah, it's again about the subreddit, but I like wanted to make.
You get back to the subreddit? That is it?
I wanted to make a point,
Okay.
and now I'm realizing that I think I actually made this point.
Yes, probably. Well, let's hear it.
No, it was.
Take us out.
It was about how. Look, if you're getting ghosted, like, don't.
Don't cry about
I
it.
don't even know how
What is your
to
point?
say it. Can you
I'm not going to let up.
fucking calm
I'm
down?
going to get it out of you one way or another. If
I'm trying to get it out of me. If you keep, I'm gonna get pee shy. If you keep yelling at me.
What's the matter, son? You little gun shy?
Yes. I can't pee right now. And I'm trying to pee. And if you just let me pee, I would pee all over you with my knowledge
I say I'm lying.
and my opinions.
I'm lying down.
But you're
I'm-
not letting me do
I
it.
am lying down. I have a piss fetish now.
Is your shirt off?
Don't. No, too far. No, it's on because I want to get soaked in the piss.
Okay. I drank a lot of beers too, so it's gonna be a really stinky.
This is disgusting. This is the most disgusted I've ever been with you. Go ahead.
Really, even when I was talking about the shape and size of my nipples.
That got a little bit disgusting. That's not as disgusting as pissing on me,
But with knowledge.
but with knowledge. Okay, with knowledge.
thoughts.
All right, with thoughtfulness,
Discourse.
and discourse, and
piss course.
There you go. There it is. Fuck yeah.
Ah!
You finally made a joke. What is this episode? What is this episode
Finally, in
51?
51
episodes. You finally made a joke.
I did it!
You just scoff
Yeah.
every time I do one. You scoff.
I do. It's true. I hate what you do.
Yes, I know you do.
Anyway, okay.
Okay. So
ultimately-
I'm here with shirt on, so it gets covered in piss and soaked, and stinks for days.
So that you can smell it later
Yeah,
and
yeah,
jack
yeah.
off into it and such.
Oh, with it too, yeah. On it, with it, thinking about it, smelling it, yeah. It's a big shirt.
It's a huge,
It's a huge shirt. It's like made out of sponge. It like holds a lot of piss.
4XL.
It's like a big,
and, yeah, it's
big,
like
beefy,
really
yeah,
thick material.
big, heavy cotton.
Terry cloth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There's texture. Okay, so lay it on me. Fucking soak me.
I want to give anyone that disagrees with me on ghosting some advice.
Okay.
So my opinion on ghosting
Not where I
is
thought this
if
was
you
going.
get ghosted, fuck it. Who gives a shit?
Move on.
Whatever. Ghost someone, it's because it's never because, oh, I'm too scared to tell them how I really feel. They deserve it in some way.
I bet 1% it's that.
From me?
No. Not from you specifically. I bet some people are too scared.
Oh, no. So many people in the world are they just don't want to say why they don't want to talk to you anymore. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
Those people exist for sure. But no matter why you're getting ghosted, I think what the ghostee needs to know
Ghostinger.
is that they don't matter. If they ghost you, it's not about you. It's only about them.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Move on as if they never existed. I understand when it's like someone that was really important to you, someone who you had a big, long relationship with, have a mourning period for sure. But like, it truly, if you thought they were one person and then they ghost you and that's someone that you didn't know, that move threw you for a loop. Have your mourning period and move the fuck on, because they are not who you thought they were.
They are.
Get out of there. Who gives a shit? If they try to contact you again, ghost them right the fuck back.
They are piss interested.
They are pissing out.
There you go. Little pissy pants. Over here.
Little piss, can't be wrong.
Little piss, full of urine. Gotta go.
No, but seriously,
Little piss,
understand.
gotta pee.
Little piss, gonna go.
Little piss, bladder full.
Too much water.
Drank too much. Hey, can you tell me where the bathroom is?
Where do I go?
Little piss. Pissed my pants.
Little piss. Nothing can be done.
Got a mess.
Take me home.
Mom, I'm wet.
Do you have a change?
I wish I knew more of that song.
Don't know any of that. Honestly, the most of what I know from that song is
me, dude. Yeah.
doing parodies.
You being me.
On the song.
Little miss. Yeah.
Is there a Walmart near here?
Yeah. Can I find a Starbucks? Little miss piss, got a shit.
Little miss. Ooh.
Ooh, it's a shit.
What was that one from the movie?
Well, okay.
When I was
Great way to
sweeping. Shut up.
Oh, fly me to another broom. That one? That line?
Oop. Yeah, when I was like,
Oh.
you were like, hey, you doing okay in here? And I was like, fly me to the...
Oh, yeah, it was you were sweeping a room, and I asked how you were doing, and you were...
And I was singing a song.
You were mid-singing a song, and then you went to say, I'm doing fine, but then you realized you had to shit mid-sentence. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm doing just so... Oh.
And you were like, do you need me to sweep? And I was like, yeah, that'd be good.
You need me to take that broom? And then we started singing,
I gotta go to the outhouse.
Fly me to the broom. I need to sweep up the next room.
I wish there was another broom.
I wish there was another broom so you could help me with this room.
Everyone
could have a room.
Yeah.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
It only took 2 consecutive hours to finally sing a song.
There's a lot of hay on that floor. Okay. Ghosting, I didn't get to. I have a lot of ghosting stories.
Yes, so we didn't even get to any of that, which we're not going to.
Do you have a ghosting story?
I could think of some, I'm sure. My memory is
I have 2 very specific.
My memory
stories,
gets
and one
just
of them,
jostled.
I'm pretty sure I've told on the pod.
I never really I can never really remember anything until a memory gets sort of knocked loose by someone else's dynamite of a story, so to speak.
Yeah, you need to get the iron ore knocked loose by the dynamite of another story.
Yes, exactly. So I can eat,
Understood.
so I can munch on the iron ore and tell that tale to its fullest ferocity.
Okay, well, maybe next time, depending on whatever the subject is, and just throw them in, or some other time.
Yeah, you tell
maybe.
me. Maybe I'll just have some stories. I'll make some up.
I mean, you know both of mine.
Sure, I don't know. I guess, yeah. I think I do. I know at least one of them. I do know one of them. You've told it on the pod.
I actually don't know which one you know.
Well, we'll leave that to be a mystery. I'm not going to tell it now.
Okay. Listener, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm going to go ahead and ghost you right now.
Oh, you're ghosted, bitch.
Now, in this question, can I improve me? There is the obvious difficulty that if I am in need of improvement, the person who's going to do the improving is the one who needs to be improved. And there immediately we have a vicious circle.